Hey guys, it's Kaz here, and today it is that time again. It is time for Scrabble TBR. So, it's been quite a while since we've done Scrabble TBR. We had a readathon last month, well this month technically, we just stole other people's TBR games. But finally, Scrabble TBR is back. Let's go. But before we go, let's reiterate the rules for anybody new here. Although there's probably not many, I've got like 5 new subscribers in the last 6 months. But we'll reiterate it anyway, you might have forgot, it's been a while. So, Scrabble TBR, we pick out 7 tiles, obviously first doing a little bit of that. But we pick out 7 tiles because that's how many you get in Scrabble. And we pick some books with the tiles, there's the starting letter. We're doing 4 out of the 7 for a couple of reasons. First reason being, I want some space to be able to pick up some other books in the month. And the second reason is because we don't have books for all of the tiles, so if I pick out a Q for example, I think I don't have any books I haven't read that start with a Q, so that'll be one of the 7 that I don't pick a book for if I get it. So yes. Oh yeah, and also, this hasn't happened yet. I've done Scrabble TBR quite a few times, but if I pick out one of the blank tiles, I add another book. So let's get to the picking. ASMR. Not quite. So let's open this up and let's pick out the 7 tiles we're gonna be working with today. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the tiles that we have today are an I, a T, an M, another T, an A, an O, and finally an L. And if I was going first in Scrabble, maybe I would go with the word malt, which would give me 12 points. I am going to step away for a second and figure out some books, and then I'll show you back with the books. But I'll leave you in the capable hands of the kits, the paws. See you in a sec. Hello, lovely. What you doing? You can't go up there. You can't go up there at all. So I'm back with the books and I have a selection here, so let's just jump in. First of all, for L, I have Lost in the Neverwoods by Aidan Thomas. Side note, I've managed to get a few books on my 2022 TBR on this list, which I'm glad about. This is one of them. What I know about this basically is it's a Peter Pan retelling. I don't know how loose or how strong the threads of the Peter Pan is. That is all I know about this book. I really enjoyed Aidan Thomas's other book, Cemetery Boys. We all loved it. I've heard mixed things about this one, so I'm going to go into it not with high expectations, just go in and read it and see what I think, but hopefully I'll enjoy it as much as Cemetery Boys. Yeah, I don't know anything about anything. Next up, for one of the T's, I have The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. This is a classic, a modern classic. It's not crazy modern, but it's modern in terms of classics. And I'm interested to read this because it seems like something that I might enjoy. I'm not massively keen on classics, like way back in the day classics. But the more modern things like Animal Farm or Clockwork Orange, 1984, the more modern ones I enjoy, so hopefully I'll enjoy this. Again, I don't know a lot about this, which is strange because it is a book that I know is massive. I've heard of it forever, but I don't actually know what's going to happen, which is good because it means I can go into it and read it and enjoy it and find out what's happening as it's happening rather than knowing the story already and then just reading the book. But I think this is sort of credited as the first YA book that ever existed. It's about teens doing naughty things, and that is my knowledge. And then for the second T, I've gone with The Fate of the Ten by Pittacus Law. Again, this is another one on my 2022 TBR, so I'm doing well. All 3 of these books, getting them off that list. This is the whatever in this series. It's really annoying because nowhere on any of the books does it tell you what number in the series it is. It says The Fate of 10, but it's not number 10, it's about 10, the person. So that's one thing that annoys me about these. I don't know, does it say it anywhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the 6th book in this series, but who knows. But anyway, yeah, this is about a bunch of alien people, but they look like humans, and then they come onto Earth, and then there's other alien races going after them and trying to kill them. but they can only kill them in a certain order because of this magic spell thing binding them. So yeah, this is book 6, so I can't really tell you much about it, but I'm trying to finish off this series. It's also a book in a series that I can get read, so that's also a good thing to knock off my lists of stuff. And I can't remember how many books are in this series, but I know there's at least 1 or 2 books again after this, so we shall see. I can't necessarily remember everything that's happened so far in this series because it's been a little while, but I got the basic gist in there and I'm sure it will come back to me when I read this. And then last of the 4 picks for the Scrabble. For M, I've gone with Madhouse at the End of Earth by Julian Sancton. This one I picked up this year, so it's a book that I've really been anticipating. I'm glad I've been able to put it on a TBR rather than just leaving it on my shelf for ages. But this is non-fiction about the Belgica, which is probably not how you pronounce it, but it's a ship and it sailed and then people got scurvy and went a bit mad, so that's why the title is Madhouse at the End of Earth. But yeah, this is intriguing. I don't really know much about this story. It was hinted a little bit at in Scott and Amundsen because Roald Amundsen was on this trip. So it's going to be interesting to get behind it and see all the crazy things that happened. Because scurvy is, it's a lot. It messes with your mind, it messes with your body, it messes with your health. And all it is just eating the right things to get the vitamin C. So yes, very much looking forward to this and seeing what sort of things that these people had to deal with. Because imagine going mad but also being stuck in an endless world of ice. You'll be even more mad. And then to add on, I do have one more book. I almost picked this for the M, but instead I'm adding it as well, and that is Milo and Marcus at the End of the World by Kevin Christopher Snipes. This is an arc. It comes out in May, so obviously I need to read it. It comes out on the 22nd, and I'm also using this for the Buzzwordathon. The buzzwordy, the prompt is directions in May, and maybe some people won't agree with me, but end, I believe, is a direction. Go to the end of there and then turn right. End is a direction, so that's why I'm picking this for that, and also I need to read it. So yes. And with this one, I mentioned when I picked it up last month that I'm not sure if this title is talking about an actual apocalyptic thing happening or whether it's sort of, oh, it's at the end of the world because bad stuff's happening, you know, like a dramatic end of the world rather than a physical, realistic, dramatic end of the world. It's an emotional end of the world. I don't know yet, and I think that would be fun to find out reading this, whether it's going to go one way or the other, because I don't actually know yet. So yeah. All I do know is about these 2 boys and them liking each other and at the end of the world. But what sort of end of the world? I don't know. Because on the back it says that if Milo can survive 3 years of high school, then he can certainly survive the end of the world, right? So is it like a zombie sort of, weather sort of, virus sort of actual end of the world? Maybe. We shall see. So there we have it. Those are the books that I'm going to be reading in May, and hopefully some more as well. I didn't want to put too many books on this list because I want to be able to pick up some things at random, what I'm interested in. And also I'm going on holiday in May, so obviously I'm going to take a book or 2, but maybe it'll be different ones to these. I don't know. It depends on what I'm into at the time. We shall see. Oh yeah, also side note, there will definitely be a vlog on that, so keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, let me know down below what you're picking up in May. If you read any of these books, if any sound interesting, just say some words down below and I shall reply. Hopefully it'll be a good time. And yeah, if this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, then please check out some of my others. And if you continue to enjoy, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a few days with another video.